Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. My name is Greta. Some smudge to cleanse the space of the previous reading. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. I do believe that the tarot cards are a wonderful way to practice using our intuition or to verify what we believe our intuition is telling us. Many times when we see a card come up or a card flipped on the table, our first thoughts, our first insight to that card are usually correct, really right on track. And I am just here to help you guide you through that. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Sagittarius. What would you like the Sagittarius to know or to be aware of during or for this reading? And I love that we have that 10 of Pentacles there. That's legacy wealth. That's a large sum of money that's coming into you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Sagittarius. What would we like the Sagittarius to know or to be aware of during or for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Sagittarius. And there's that Temperance card. You know, Sagittarius, you get that Temperance card probably most frequent out of all of the zodiac signs. You have the wonderful ability to practice alchemy. And alchemy is the practice of turning one thing into another. And we can only do that through the use of our energy. I love how you use your energy. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Sagittarius. What would you like the Sagittarius to know or to be aware of during this reading? Let me move those up just here. I got a little bit off track there. Thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius, the basis, the foundation of your reading this week is the Six of Wands. That is victory. And there are people watching you as you receive this victory, as you earn this victory, as you cross the finish line. And that is driven by the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of fire, there's a lot of passion. You're having victory in something that you've been working on, something that you've been very passionate about. And you've been following your intuition. You have been divinely led, divinely protected while you reach this victory. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading this week, Sagittarius. And I like that victory card comes with that 10 of Pentacles. There's a large sum of money coming in for you, but you've worked very hard to receive this sum of money, and you're receiving this sum of money by doing something that you're very passionate about, something that sets your soul on fire, so to speak. And here we start with in your professional life, in your work life, in your business life, and this can include education and family. We start with the Seven of Pentacles. And that Seven of Pentacles is we have our guard up. We are being very protective about what it is that we are passionate about, what it is that we're on fire about. Again, the 10 of Pentacles, this is the legacy wealth, but this is money and everything that goes along with it. The Fool card, new beginnings, fresh starts, and having everything that you need for the fresh start. I have a feeling that you've planned and you've worked very hard to achieve this large sum of money, to get this large sum of money, to receive this victory. You have followed your intuitions, you followed your passions, you followed your desires, and now it is coming to fruition. Now you are receiving, now you are starting on your journey. Followed by the King of Cups. There is a difference between our passions and what we're passionate about and our feelings, our emotions. And while we are doing what we are passionate about, we are being very guarded with our feelings and our emotions, and being led by our passions and not being led by our emotions. Wow. Good for you. You know, many people lead with their emotions and they don't follow their passions. They don't follow their intuition. They follow their feelings. They follow their emotions. While our feelings and emotions can be really good indicators of what direction to go, we should not let them lead us. And I like that you're not being led by your feelings here, Sagittarius. Why here? Why here? Why here? There we go. You have never agreed on or talked about this amount of money, or you've never, this is an amount of money that you have never talked about or never agreed on. I think it's a negotiation. You're negotiating for a large sum of money, and this sum of money is the largest that you have ever agreed about or talked about before. And again, don't panic. If we're being led by our feelings, if we're being led by our emotions, we can sometimes succumb to panic. And when we succumb to panic, we don't always make the wisest decisions. Again, it's about trusting our intuition. It's about following our passions, following our desires, and not letting our feelings hinder that, not letting our feelings get us off track. You are ready, and you have put in the right amount of research. You've put in the right amount of passion. You've put in the right amount of work. You have everything that you need right here, as is shown in the Fool's card. You are moving in the direction of your dreams, and that requires bold moves. The secret here is to not let them see you sweat, and to stick to the plan, to stick to the guns, and follow your passions. You are such a passionate person. You are on fire here, Sagittarius. And you're getting into some tricky waters, and anytime we talk about large sums of money like this, or anytime that we're negotiating our contract, or we're negotiating an agreement, we're negotiating our wages, and we're asking for what we're worth, it's important that we do not let them see us sweat. It's important that we leave our feelings, our emotions at home, and we stick to what we know, we stick to the facts, we stick to what we're passionate about. And that is what Spirit is telling you here. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on that large sum of money, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, in your personal life, your love life, your family life, your home life, we start with the Temperance card. And again, it's the alchemy. It's the using our energy to transform what we already have. We already have the elements. We already have everything we need. And I see you transforming that and creating transformation, creating. The Three of Pentacles, a close, you are, you are a very social sign. And, you have the ability to surround yourself. And maybe, yeah, in your last few readings, I think we've been talking about your social circle becoming smaller, smaller yet stronger. You are really vetting who you are letting into your private life, who you're letting into your personal life. You're not just opening up your social circle to everyone. You are being very selective. And because you're being very selective, you have a very strong, supportive social circle. And the Nine of Pentacles, the banquet table has been set. The Four of Wands, thought, consideration. There's something here that you need to consider. Something here. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Sagittarius. There is a sibling or a very close family friend that needs your help. And I love that you are always glad to help those that you care about. I do believe that there is a significant other or someone else that does not share your same mindset of helping others or helping this person. It's like you would like to help this person, but someone else close to you would prefer not to help this person. And it's causing you to take a step back and to pause and to consider. This should not be a make it or break it situation. And so I guess what I'm saying is that if you, what I'm hearing, if you lend money, if you help this person, our relationship is done, our relationship is over. That should never be the case. That should never be the case. It should never be one or the other. It's not important that we agree on whether or not to help someone. What is important that we respect the differences in each other's opinions. And that is what we're thinking about. That is what we're pondering about, is the respecting the difference of opinions. And so many times when we fully understand what is motivating us to help and what is motivating other people not to help. Some people, they're not inclined to help because they were not helped in similar situations, because that is the way that they were brought up, because that is what was demonstrated to them. I guess there's just a deeper understanding that needs to be gained here. And that is what's giving you pause. That is what's giving you the wanting to take time out, the wanting to consider. And again, Sagittarius, it's not important that we agree on whether to help or not to help. What is important is that we agree to respect each other's differences. of opinions, because we can be supportive of each other and not be in agreement. Sagittarius, messages from Spirit. We start with the World card. Look at you do that dance, that beautiful dance of life, and finding perfect balance. And I love this is fresh starts, new beginnings. And here we see you're giving Spirit, you're giving your openness, you're willing to share. And in your willingness to share, you're wanting to make sure that there is a balance, a fairness about it. And healing, the wounded soldier healing. This is your transformation. This is your transformation, Sagittarius. The most profound transformations begin with introspection. How we view ourselves in our social settings, that can be challenging. What's important is that we embrace our uniqueness and move forward fearlessly.